Well, hi, everybody. I just passed Thompson, Georgia. Spent the night in Georgia last night. First time I've ever spent the night in Georgia. But anyway, as you know, I'm driving on my way to North Carolina, visit my family, and show my respects to my sister in law who passed Christmas Eve day morning. I tell you, there's so much traffic on the road today. I never expected to be that much people out here. I just woke up, y'all. Not woke up. I've been up all night. I laid down and tried to get some sleep, and I was sleepy enough that I should have just went to sleep the minute my head hit the pillow. But no such luck. I guess it was strange noises all around me that kept me awake. So I stopped for about 3 hours to try to get some sleep. Then I got up, back on the road about 4, and drove till daylight. Then I stopped in Thompson and got a breakfast sandwich and this cup of coffee I'm sitting here drinking. I stopped at the first rest area after I left Thompson, or it was just a few minutes ago. I got my coffee, so I decided I'd sit here and take a restroom break, eat my breakfast sandwich, and drink my coffee, and see if I can get awake a little bit before I get back on the road. And I tell you, I saw a couple of really bad wrecks. One just inside of right inside the Georgia state line. Just as I crossed the state line, I saw all kind of blue and red and white lights flashing everywhere in front of me. I didn't know what in the world was going on. Everybody started slowing down, and some of them almost stopping, got closer. And the wreck must have just recently happened because there was ambulances, several ambulances. There was about 10 cop cars. There was probably 5 or 6 fire trucks. And there was, I guess, about 5 or 6 cars that were involved in that wreck. And from the cars that I saw, it was pretty bad. I mean, I know some people got hurt. I hope no one got killed. Because, my sister-in-law died last week, Christmas Eve, Saturday morning. And now I saw these 2 wrecks, and I know somebody got killed. Couldn't help of it, as bad as those cars were mangled up. And then, just after I passed Atlanta, not too many miles past Atlanta, there was another wreck, and there was 4 or 5 more cars just rolled over on the road. It looked like, what do you call those things that have those barrel-looking things on them? They roll down the highway that flatten out the tar asphalt that they put on the road. I don't know what they call them, but it looked like one of those had run over these automobiles. They were so banged up and so bent up, and it was terrible. I said, that is not the way for anyone to start the new year, or any time of year. But, this is the worst. People are on the road trying to get to family members for some reason or another, and then plus to help celebrate the new year. And they end up in a wreck like that. Maybe because somebody was too much in a hurry to get where they were going, and they got too sleepy and they didn't stop to rest. And they may have fell asleep at the wheel. Who knows what happened? But it was terrible. That's the reason I fixed my cot in the back of the car here. I'm little enough I can lay down on it. You can't really see it, but it's back there. And I can lay my seat down. Therefore, my pad will go all the way back in the trunk, and I got a platform built back there. And it's just big enough basically for my legs to go in. So I can stretch out on that pad, that little bed that I got fixed there, that cot. And my head will be up here behind the seat, the front seat. And just the bottom part of my legs are through that little hole. I'm fortunate that I'm that short. Most people couldn't do that. That's the reason I said this is my hotel right here. Because I'll drive. I drive all night. And the first time that I start getting sleepy, I will pull over. I'll get to a rest area just as quick as I can. I pull over and I climb in the back and I lay down on that little cot or bed that I fixed myself. And I'll rest. I'll take a nap because I don't want to run the risk of falling asleep at the wheel and killing myself or someone else, on the road. So, anyway, I should be in South Carolina. I think it's Aiken, South Carolina, is where my niece lives. And I found out yesterday when I told my brother I was on my way. He said, well, nobody's at home. That means nobody's in Atkinson, where I'm from, in North Carolina. He said, because all the family went up to my niece's house in Aiken, South Carolina. And they're all going to be there for New Year's. So they told me, that's where I need to go. So, and I have to pass Aiken on my way before I ever get to North Carolina anyway. So what I decided to do, I'd swing in Aiken to my niece's house, spend New Year's with them and the rest of my family. My brother Donnie, who lost his wife last week, he'll be there with his daughters and his grandkids. And I don't know how many other family members, but there's so many people going that, or be there, that my brother said this year, or when I was talking to him, he said he was in South Carolina at that point, right then, renting a camper to pull to Michelle's house because there was so many people there already that there was not a place for everybody to sleep. And they've got 2 houses. They've got a mobile home they refurbished that they let families stay in when they come. And then some of them will stay in the house with them. So I know there's quite a few people there, a lot of family members already. If he's got to rent a camper, and I don't know what some of the rest of them are going to do for sleeping arrangements. But I told him, I said, well, hey, I'll be spending the night in my car anyway, last night. And I said, if there's nowhere for me to lay my pad and even sleep on the floor, I said, I can get right in the back of my car, lay down on my little bed that I got fixed there and just sleep right there. I said, we're probably going to be up all night anyway, so it's not going to matter. But I wanted to get you on here and give you an update. It started sprinkling rain on me part of the way, but it never did rain hard or anything. And it's about 58 degrees here in Thompson, Georgia right now. It was 60 last night before I hit Georgia. So I don't know what it's going to be like when I hit South Carolina and North Carolina. But I actually got hot. I mean, I've got a big, nice sleeping pad. Not sleeping pad, but sleeping bag for camping. And that thing is so warm. I had to kick it off of me last night. I was getting hot. My brother said, well, you're going to be cold. I said, I don't think so. I said, the weather's supposed to warm up and it's not going to be that cold at night. And I said, even if it is, I've got that really warm sleeping bag that I put on the cot back there. So that's where I slept for a couple of hours last night. Or tried to sleep. I just couldn't sleep. Too much on my mind, too much going on, and everything else. But I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, go ahead and upload this. I'm sorry about the last video that I posted. I kept dropping the camera. It was unreal, and I almost deleted out the video, and I said, oh, the heck with it, I'm going to post it anyway. So, anyway, I'm in Thompson, Georgia right now, and I'm not sure what time it is. 10:31. And I'm not sure if that's Central Time or if it's Eastern Time. I think it's probably Eastern, because that's the time that's on my phone, so it probably changes with the time zones you go through. I'm not sure. But anyway, it says it's 10:54, 10:55. So, I'll let you go. I'm going to go ahead and upload this video. Y'all have a safe and happy New Year. I'll try to post another one tonight when I get to my family, and maybe they won't mind me doing a video there with them. I hope not. But anyway, if I can, I will post a video tonight. Wish y'all a happy New Year. But peace be with everybody. Be safe, be careful, and enjoy your New Year. And I'll see you on my next video.